Half of February, I take a membership at a luxurious gym in the neighborhood. Because I think, come on, you have to move again and make it a little more fun for yourself. So I take the membership, including sauna and even a health check. It is a clean space and I buy the most extended package, including group lessons like body pump, total workout, power yoga, and Pilates. The health check doesn't mean that much, but I think it doesn't harm. The check contains measuring the weight, the body length, and the blood pressure. After that, after the check, I get a program on my app and my key, which I can do cardio and muscle training on 10 different devices. Not my kind of thing. I prefer group lessons much more, where I get clear instructions from a real human being who shows me exactly what to do, who corrects me when necessary, and for what I don't need to bring an app or my phone. When measuring my blood pressure during the health check, the device tells it is too high, and a personal trainer says I should go to the GP because you can get an attack. So can you, I think, but I don't say it. I never go to the GP, but after a few days I think, well, let me have another check. The GP who I meet for the first time measures 173 over something. We can start a medication right now, or we first do a 24 hours measurement, says the GP. Well, I don't want any pills, because there might be alternative options to do, I reply. A few days later, I get a 24 hours measurement device, and after a few hours, I have two bruises on my left upper arm. The thing gives a lot of error messages. I look at it now. I look at it now and then and see that it, at home, at the kitchen table, is around 120. In the evening, around 140 when I struggle with the thing that blows up my arm 3 times in an hour. A month after I started to train more, I'm getting more muscular and feel stronger day by day. Now I have found a fun program with some amazing group trainers and fun kind of people around me. We do inspire each other more than the devices can do for me. It is intense and super relaxing. In less than 10 minutes, I walk there and I always come back satisfied. A few days later, the GP's assistant calls me to say that we need to make an appointment to talk about my medication. I tell her that I don't need pills. But in that case, I should really come to talk, she says. I ask for some more details, and they appear not to be that bad at all. But when you woke up, your blood pressure went up again, she says. And I think that this might be the intention for living human beings. But she says I am too young for these numbers. I know now since a few days that I officially have high blood pressure. So at first I'm going to see what I can do about that myself, I say. She gets a little restless. There's everything to talk about, she says. There will be two to decide on that. Who else? I ask, but she means herself and me. And I'm pretty sure only one person is going to decide about this. But I'm not going to tell her. She means well. Because, yes, I need to know more, she says. We also have to talk about smoking, about salty food, and about alcohol. Now, I haven't smoked for about 35 years, and I don't know if she wants to talk about what she drinks, but we don't need to talk about my coffee, tea, water, and kombucha use. I don't want an appointment at all. Her goal is clear. I have to take pills, but I want, and I have nothing to tell her. None of those people who were going to measure me asked me if there might be something going on in my life. I've never had high blood pressure. Of course, something is going on. Why don't they ask about that? When I was 4 years old, I got a sweet little brother whom I loved very much and, although I didn't see him every day, was strongly connected to. And suddenly he is not around anymore, since only a few weeks. And soon after that, this little creature, who was part of my system, also left the planet. I'm in pain. emotional pain, and physical pain. When I said goodbye to my brother, unexpectedly and much too quickly, I felt that a part of me was also being ripped loose, unexplainable but sharply palpable. Not that weird that my body reacts to it. Good thing too. I've always loved my little brother very much and I miss him. We all miss him and are devastated. And I feel that every day. I then jump into a reflex paying attention to everyone except myself. How are my mother, the children, my sister in law? Even though I can talk about it well, sometimes I suddenly start crying. In shops, in the gym, in the sea, at home, while cooking, in my sleep. Literally, I get suddenly overwhelmed. I'm healing and I don't want to take any pills that will stop my healing. Because I believe that everything you give attention will grow, I have let go of thoughts of blood pressure, pills, and meters. Because before I know, I'm reading symptoms on the internet and I'm going to feel them too. I prefer to shift my focus to what I do want. I'm taking a leap again. I've done that many times. But despite that, this is still the first time. It's time to let go again. I'm taking mega steps and that's exciting. I don't have time for all those measurements and it makes no sense at all. Let me listen to my heart and focus on what I have and want to do. And be inspired by people who appeal to my strength instead of what could be wrong with my sad heart. As my brother loved to sing, it's better to lose than never have had it. It's okay to be sad, to feel, to appreciate what and who I miss, and to love my brother, my family, my life, and myself.